Welcome on this YouTube channel, Lumina Vitae, what means in Latin, light of life. I'm K.Y.A.K and in this video I'm going to tell about conscious role playing. In daily life, every person fulfills often unconsciously various roles, such as that of parent, colleague, friend, or partner. These roles influence how people communicate and act and help to understand social situations. At the same time, there is a significant pitfall here. Much behavior and many expectations are based on old beliefs that have been passed down from generation to generation without conscious reflection or realization that these beliefs can hinder happiness and mutual interaction. Sometimes it is necessary to respect one another even when full understanding is lacking, even for the inner adult who wants to explain everything rationally. These beliefs can stand in the way of mutual understanding and the experience of equality. Therefore, it is important to remain in dialogue with one another about what is perceived as pleasant and respectful. Sometimes this also means accepting differences, even when there is no full understanding. Prejudices still often play a role in social interactions. People are regularly judged based on external characteristics, such as gender, age, or skin color. This can lead to inequality in contact. For instance, adults with a youthful appearance are sometimes taken less seriously and are sometimes disadvantaged. The first impression can create inequality and disharmony. Furthermore, fixed expectations still exist regarding how men and women should behave, and old patterns of behavior and interaction, such as standard approaches between men and women, often no longer serve today. They are based on beliefs that someone should be approached differently because of gender, age, or appearance, even though this is inappropriate. Many of these patterns are outdated and do not do justice to the complexity of human beings. The idea that someone must be approached differently purely on the basis of the body limits the possibility of genuine connection. From a broader perspective, the body can be seen as a temporary vehicle, a forum in which consciousness expresses itself throughout a lifetime. When viewed from the perspective of reincarnation, this takes on even more significance. In that view, consciousness changes form. For instance, a man can incarnate as a woman in a next life, and vice versa. A person with dark skin can have light skin in the next life, and vice versa. Characteristics such as culture or background are then also not fixed, but parts of a continuous development. This perspective invites greater equality because no single body in itself represents a higher or lower value. This theme also recurs within relationships and sexuality. When only the body is central, connection loses its depth. True connection arises when attention is paid to the inner world, to feelings, intentions, and genuine attraction. Sexuality can be hurtful when only the body is seen and not a person's inner world. True sexuality is based on love and inner attraction and not on fixed rules, beliefs about how someone should behave, such as the idea that only men make certain gestures, like giving flowers, can be limiting in this regard. When we speak of blockages regarding to connection, beyond the cause of judgments based on external characteristics, other factors also play a role in how smoothly interactions proceed. Relationship patterns, defense mechanisms, love languages, cultural differences, social barriers, and countless other influences that shape inner life. Living from truth, the heart, and the spiritual compass means looking beyond the physical body. Awareness begins with examining these beliefs. By pausing to reflect on thoughts and patterns and asking questions such as where does this come from? And is this still appropriate? Space for change is created. Breaking through prejudices requires the ability to look beyond the visible and to meet the other in his or her essence. Although logical thinking is valuable, it is not always sufficient to encompass the full reality. Sometimes growth requires letting go of fixed frameworks and allowing intuition, experience, and inner knowing. Inner work, reflecting, feeling, and exploring increases awareness and deepens understanding of both oneself and others. It helps to let go of old patterns and make new, more conscious choices. Healing plays an essential role in this. It is not a luxury, but a fundamental part of life. The process of healing often extends beyond what is rationally explainable and touches upon deeper layers of consciousness and connection. By becoming aware of roles, beliefs, and patterns, space is created to live more authentically and to approach others in a more equal and respectful manner. It is not the body, but the inner world that forms the basis for true connection. Reflection question: which automatic patterns and approaches can you break to make interactions with other people smoother? Thank you for watching. Dit was K.Y.A.K. I see you next video.